and that's the future. That's a good way to end right there. I echo all of your views and sentiments. That is the future. Edutainment, the blueprint.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. Please like the video and subscribe. Our target is only 1,000 likes. Of course, he performed Not Like Us. In the lead up to Kendrick Lamar's headline performance at the Superbowl halftime show, most of the chatter focused on whether he would play the song that was effectively the knockout blow in the months-long battle with Drake last year, the song that became Kendrick Lamar's signature hit and a generational anthem, the song that won both Record and Song of the Year at the Grammys just a week ago, the song that appeared to recalibrate hip-hop power rankings, perhaps permanently. So yes, Kendrick Lamar played the song, towards the end of the set, of course, building up anticipation with a couple of brief musical nods to it, toying with the audience's emotion and thirst.
And that's the future. That's a good way to end right there. I echo all of your views and sentiments. That is the future. Edutainment, the blueprint. Be yourself. Come on, all the way around. And big shout out to Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah,
on
congratulations.
As well. Congratulations, big. You're right about that in terms of the layers and all of that and what was actually being said. In a lot of ways, I thought he sacrificed himself at the
In a way, because he now.
Yeah, no, I mean it didn't matter really, but he the message sometimes get in the way of just rocking the party. And I suffer from that sometimes. But it was what you had said about the innovation, and I just want to direct artists to that kind of thought. Be yourself, be original. You may be influenced by a certain blueprint or so on, which you was just saying, create, but you have to find you in that. You can't just copy the blueprint or attempt to, or copy somebody else. I hear across the table here, originality and authenticity is the future of hip hop.
And what's scary is that you don't hear so much of that right now with but a handful of artists.
But a handful.
So hopefully, I think Kendrick is setting a bar now for that to go up. And like, if you ain't coming with this type of shit, then sit down.
Or come with whatever you love and go a different area. He got his fans over here. You might have yours over here.
Yeah, it's a time to be inspired, I think, man, because there's been a lot of that mediocrity accepted in the music right now.
Accepted.
I mean, when a person rapped off beat back in the early days to now, you'd be getting ridiculed. You wouldn't even put a record out, and now that shit is celebrated.
Right.
And we need
and
to
the
do
more
better on
beat you are, the more
yeah, that shit is crazy to me.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So, but everything goes in cycles, and I think that we're gonna do better. The generations, coming after us will eventually do better.
I have faith in that. You said the key thing, and it was profound what you just said. You said when we were growing up, the elders, didn't like our music either. I mean, remember, this was all 3 more years, it's over, okay? And here we are today, looking at the youngin', same way.
Saying the same.
Y'all look crazy.
Loyalty. I mean, give me something.
Swimming pools.
Yeah, swimming pools, right. Something, don't kill my vibe. Give me something.
Yeah.
And I think that it was, when I first saw the response from people on the internet, I was like, some of these people are just racist. Some of these people just don't want hip hop at the Super Bowl.
Right.
But then some people were legitimately like, yo, I like hip hop. I like music. I just don't know these songs. I feel iced out of it, and you shouldn't. I don't think you have to be a pop act to do this, but I think he made it more narrow than it needed to be, given his catalog.
I had some folks in my house at the party that were not hip hop heads that liked it though. So I mean, I don't think it was everyone. Like, you don't have to be a fucking hip hop head to have been like, oh, that was a dope performance.
I thought it was beautiful. I guess I like the aesthetics. I like what he was doing. I like the symbolism. But again, I feel like I'm an insider to his world, and I just feel like people who aren't in that world, a lot of people felt locked out of it. That's the feedback I'm seeing from people. Like, everybody at my crib loved it. They was going crazy.
Right.
But I just see a lot of people who didn't feel that way.
Like, he got he got the GNX tour coming up.
Yeah.
If this is the way, of course it will be more records, but if that entire set was played on the GNX tour, I'm gonna love it.
Yeah.
Just not Super Bowl.
Initially, I didn't like it, but then I realized that it was a message there. When I went back and watched it, and I started to understand it, and it grew on me. I didn't like it initially. It was boring. I'm like, what is he doing?
I also understand owning a majority of the songs.
Yeah.
Doing that, fuck it. I'm gonna run up the streams on my shit. It's gonna be my shit.
It's about the message though.
But Flip, let me ask you: Do you want to be convinced, or have to like be convinced to like it? You know what I mean? Like it's one thing to listen to an album 5 times and you like, you know, I'm in love with it now. But a Super Bowl performance should feel like when I watch Michael Jackson, when I watch Beyonce, when I watched, I mean, and these people say, yo, that shit was fire. If you got to watch it 10 times or 5 times to feel into it, I think that's different. And I didn't feel that. Again, I liked it. I just
you're programming yourself.
But we programmed we programmed to expect extravagant performance
for Super Bowl. Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, but nah. He take that, America.
It's an interesting take from you. Interesting take from you.
Say more.
The last part. I'm shocked he said the last part.
Why?
Because he was boycotting. So to now view it through the lens of what a Super Bowl performance traditionally is. And why do we view it that way? Because of the stage. And why is that stage that stage? Because of the viewership. Yeah, but who is the viewership?
Is it the people at the stadium, or is it the people watching?
You know who the viewership is when you talk about that stage.
Yeah.
So I'm with Flip. I'm with Flip.
Yeah.
Take this hip hop.
Yeah, take that. Yeah.
Hey. Yeah, listen. Hey, y'all, internet, y'all.
Real quick, sorry, Joe.
Get your bag.
It's like what Kanye did when he went for the relief. Remember when Kanye did on MTV? George Bush don't like black people.
Yeah.
That's even though that was crazy, but we didn't expect him to use the opportunity to say that. If you understand, like he showed us what he thought about the current position that America is in. Like it's a whole message that I read between that.
I loved all of that.
And the position that he's in to even see it like that.
Yes.
Right?
Flip,
like,
But could you not have done that with Kill My Vibe?
That's
Could
what I was
you not have
gonna say.
I mean, you
He
could do
could've
that
done
same
that with different songs.
You could do that with All Right.
Who are you to say that? And who are you to say that? Listen, I, much like y'all, hate the set list.
That's the only thing I hate.
Yeah, that's all I'm criticizing.
For me, that has to take a back seat because the story was greater than the set list.
Yeah.
Agreed.
And I can't now come and tell the storyteller how to tell that story. I thought there were some songs that could have went even if he performed them at the other Super Bowl. That's me in my living room. The guy telling the story wants to tell it this way. It was bold. I think black is bold. It was like the audacity. I like when people have audacity. I do. I liked all the Sam Jackson, the American flag, the divided. What you were seeing visually was A1.
Yeah.
Yes.
Shorty who did cause she did Rihanna shit looked phenomenal as well. Like that's her bag. Clearly, visually, I'm sure nobody was disappointed. It
was stunning.
With the choreography and yada. And then Kendrick pulled out some dance moves.
Yeah, he did. I mean, it's just a little two-step. I wasn't mad.
Hey, get it, nigga. Hey. All right. Tough to do that walking on your jeans.
With the bell bottoms on.
Take that from somebody who spent at least 15 years walking on the bottom of his jeans. Oh, he was dusty. I was a dusty little nigga. That's tough to hit. Hey. Like that set to me, I left the set with one question. And internet, y'all and your little gotcha. I was wrong. Y'all be so extra when I'm wrong. I was wrong. I did not believe.
Me neither.
That set list, like Mark said, the Super Bowl is for big stars and big hits. I too have been programmed.